want to talk about seeds that are specific to the San Fernando Valley growing period. My name is Jillian Ford. I am a Theodore Payne certified California native gardener, and I've also been growing an organic vegetable garden since I was a kid, helping my dad. And now I'd like to share with you because I've realized that no one in the valley really has done an in-depth explanation of our specific growing season. I'm between the sunset growing zones 18 and 20, which means that depending on the year, I can be above or below the thermal belt. So sometimes seasons are hotter, like today, Christmas Eve is about 80 degrees. Sometimes it's a little bit cooler. Either way, I've realized we need to start using short season garden seeds. These are usually for climates where you have a short summer and a long winter, whereas we have the reverse. We have a very short, almost constant spring temp winter, and then a very fast, very hot summer. I've ordered these seeds from Seeds and Such, which is a great brand. They have affordable seeds, most of the basics, and some fun varieties, and I wanted to show you what I got today. So to start off, first of all, we have the Gourmet Lettuce Loose Leaf Blend. And this is really nice. It's a fun mesclun mix. It's a cut and come again variety, which means that as long as I can keep them from bolting, I can harvest lettuce almost once a week as long as I don't cut the crowns. And if I want to let them go to seed and have free reseeded garden beds for the winter, I can do that too. The second one is this hybrid tomato. It's the Goliath Giant, and it's an early bush variety, so it's a determinate, which means it won't get giant vines. I won't have to prune it as much, and it's an early plant. Some tomato plants can take 85 to 100 days. This one is much less, since I have to get my seeds in the ground by January, or at least start them in cups in January to get them in the ground in February, early March. This one will be ready to go, and I won't have to wait as long and risk getting the June or May heat wave. This is another mesclun mix of lettuce. I like having a bunch of different varieties. I like to have a good variety for myself for salads, as well as to feed our chief composting officer, Benjamin, who you'll meet in later episodes. We also have these bush beans. These are contender. They're another short season plant, and again, they're a bush variety, which means they take up less room. They don't require any trellising or climbing, and you can plant them in neat rows. I like to start these 1 week, then a second week, then a third week, and then by the time the first plants are done, I can rip them out and start over and have a continuous harvest until they get too hot and die back. These are the hybrid candy cane bell peppers. They're very cute. They're a bit smaller than a traditional bell pepper, but since they're a dwarf variety, they do have a shorter growing season. And they're also very colorful, which I like because I enjoy having eye appeal and taste appeal in my food. These are the Millionaire eggplants, and these are great. They're another dwarf short season variety. I would love to grow a full-size regular Japanese or English eggplant. When we get too hot, it can be up to 118 degrees in the summer and sit like that for a week. I've watched my plants literally dehydrate and crumble to dust before my eyes. So again, these will be ready to pick by May, June. By July, they'll be over. Another patio choice tomato. This will be going in the balcony garden. Very small dwarf tomatoes, but very prolific. I've enjoyed growing these. I really look forward to having a constant source of small tomatoes. This is the little purple snow pea. These are great. You can plant these directly in the ground in the winter here, and they will grow and do fine, and they're very cute. They're purple potted. So one, I find them easier to find and harvest between all the leaves, and I also enjoy the little pop of color in salads or just as a snack. These are the golden Helios radishes. They're a beautiful bright yellow radish, Helios being sun in Greek. They're absolutely charming. These are a great first crop if you have kids, if you're just starting gardening. You should thin them out if you want bigger, rounder radishes, but you can almost leave them. They make great microgreens as well. These are my Bossa Nova hybrid squash. They are on short vines, so they take up less space. You get a little bit more productivity, but they're also smaller. So instead of having a couple of very large squash. This is good for like a 1 or 2 person serving size. You roast them for dinner. They're absolutely lovely. These are the Diva cucumbers. Again, a short vine, short growing crop. They take up less room. You can manage them in square foot gardening or on my balcony. I'll be trying both this year. They are a great variety. They're small, they're delicate, they don't have as many spines as some cucumbers, and I really enjoy that. These are the quick snack cucumbers, which are very similar, another short vine, short season cucumber. I believe these ones may be the parthenogenic or parthenocarpic cucumbers that don't require pollination to set. I always try to look for those. I do know that pollinators are important. We do have a large pollinator garden in the backyard, but I want as many cucumbers as humanly possible, and I am planting them when it can be a bit cold for pollinators. So I like to cheat a little bit. These are the improved tender green pole beans. They will also be short. They're a short season. I love green beans, so I try to do a mix. These, I believe, are going to be about the same time as the other bush beans. These will require some trellising, but that doesn't matter to me. They're a nice shade plant as well, so if you plant them and they somewhat cover and shade your lettuce, you can sometimes avoid the wilting that you get on a sudden hot day after a cool period. And what I really enjoy about seeds and such is you get 2 free seed packs. So we have these beautiful Teo sunflowers. They're going to go in the pollinator patch. Sunflowers are native to North America. We did, of course, breed them to be all sorts of different colors and sizes, but they're great for all of our native pollinators. And these are our 42-day tomatoes, which is absolutely unheard of. A 6-week tomato, I can't wait to try. I love tomatoes, and the sooner I can get these grown and start popping tomatoes in my mouth, they're not going to make it inside. I can almost guarantee you that. I will be outside with the salt shaker, sun warm, perfect, beautiful tomatoes in 42 days. I cannot wait to give a review on these. So these are my Seeds and Such seeds. We are not sponsored yet, Seeds and Such. If you're out there, I'm here, and I can't wait to see you. And thank you so much for watching this first episode of Gardening 4D. I look forward to seeing you all soon. We hope to have episodes out once a week. Thank you. Hit that like button and subscribe. Bye.